The Catalunya Grand Prix featured not only a dramatic victory, but also a shocking accusation from Yamaha's boss that implicated Marc Márquez directly. The heated issue immediately stirred up the paddock when Marquez was accused of receiving preferential treatment from Ducati. Could this controversy shake the baby alien's dominance in the 2025 season? Let's discuss it. The 2025 Barcelona-Catalunya circuit was the setting for an unforgettable moment. The most popular brother-against-brother rivalry in motorcycle racing between Marc and Marc Márquez reached its peak in an emotional duel. In front of tens of thousands of spectators packed into the Montmeló stands, Marc Márquez broke his brother's dominance, claimed the most emotional victory of his career, and rewrote a new chapter in the Márquez family story. The Catalunya drama began the day before in the sprint race. Alex, who had led most of the race, crashed bitterly at turn 10, just a few laps from the finish line. This small mistake cost him the victory in front of his fans. Marc, who was right behind him, immediately took the lead and secured a dramatic victory. However, the cheers of victory felt hollow. Many felt that Marc had won at the expense of his brother's misfortune. Nevertheless, Alex refused to wallow in sorrow. The next day, he bounced back strong. The start of the main race was fierce. Marc briefly took the lead on the first lap, but Alex calmly overtook him on the fourth lap with a clean manoeuvre that thrilled the crowd. Alex maintained a precise pace for the rest of the race, resisting all pressure from his brother, and finally crossed the finish line with a 1.7-second lead. This victory was made even more special by the fact that Alex also broke the fastest lap record in Catalunya, symbolising his career revival. Marc Márquez accepted defeat with his head held high. The 8-time world champion admitted his brother was faster and more deserving of the victory that day. Today, Alex was faster than me. He deserved to win, and I am happy that Ducati can remain competitive, he said with a faint smile. However, his expression clearly conveyed the immense pressure he was feeling. Meanwhile, Alex couldn't hide his emotion. His face radiated emotion as he crossed the finish line. It was a perfect race. I was in control from start to finish. It feels incredible to win on home soil, especially against Marc, who has always been my benchmark, he said, his voice trembling with pride and relief. This victory was about more than just the points in the standings, although Marc still holds a commanding 182-point lead at the top. It was also about the psychological aspect. The world now witnessed that Marc Márquez, long considered untouchable, had finally been defeated. The one who brought him down was none other than his own flesh and blood, Marc Márquez. For Alex, this moment validated that he truly deserves to compete at the highest level of MotoGP. For Marc, this defeat was a reminder that, despite his continued dominance, challenges, even from within his own family, continue to loom large. However, a heated issue emerged from the Yamaha camp behind this heroic duel. Yamaha's top boss reportedly raised suspicions that Marc received extra technical support from Ducati in the form of engine development not fully available to other riders. This issue arose because, throughout the 2025 season, Marc appeared capable of handling all track conditions with near-perfect consistency. From Austin to Mugello, and from wet to dry tracks, Marc always had technical solutions that his rivals lacked. His consistent success led many to wonder whether it was purely the result of natural talent and experience, or if there was a hidden technological factor that underpinned his dominance. In fact, internal divisions were created within Ducati when Marc was hired to replace Jorge Martin on the factory team. Some believe that Marc has significant influence not only on the track, but also in the boardroom and over the direction of motorcycle development. Others suggest that Ducati now tailors its technical decisions more often to Marc's riding style than to those of other riders. This makes rumours of a special engine for Marc increasingly difficult to dismiss, especially as his results continue to defy competitive logic. In response to Yamaha's boss's statement, Marc Márquez did not remain silent. The 8-time world champion immediately denied the allegation that he was given a special engine. Everyone can see our data. There is no special engine, no special treatment. "There is only the team's hard work and my dedication on the track," Marquez asserted in a serious tone, as if trying to shut down any room for speculation. He emphasized that his success this season was not the result of hidden tricks, but rather the product of Ducati's extensive experience, courage, and unwavering support for all its riders. He added that such accusations distract from the real competition on the track. Marc's focus remains on one thing: chasing a 9th world title that would cement his place among MotoGP legends. Meanwhile, Alex's victory in Catalonia marked the beginning of a new chapter in MotoGP history, where the brother-sister rivalry was officially etched as a lasting legacy that will forever be remembered by the racing world. On the other hand, Alex Marquez felt that his victory in Catalonia was not solely the result of his hard work, but also the product of his collaboration with the Gresini Ducati team. He emphasized that he had a strong team behind him that provided full support and helped him hone his skills until he was finally able to compete with the top riders, including his brother. "I'm grateful to the team," he said. "They always believed in me, even after I crashed in the sprint race. This victory is a testament to all our hard work, not just mine," said Alex. "Without them, I wouldn't have been able to reach this level," Alex said emotionally. Many saw this as a subtle dig, as if Alex wanted to emphasize that true victory comes from collective effort and dedication, not just technical prowess. This further solidified Alex's image as a rider who relies not only on talent, but also on solid teamwork behind the scenes. Alex's victory in Catalunya transformed the Marquez family rivalry from a sideshow into a central story that would shape the course of MotoGP 2025. For the first time, the world witnessed the younger brother directly challenging his older brother's dominance on the track rather than being a mere afterthought. While Marc was still chasing a 9th world title that would cement his status as a living legend, Alex was slowly forging his own path and building a reputation as a true competitor. This sibling rivalry presented an unprecedented chapter, a blood feud that coloured the World Championship. Meanwhile, rivals such as Francesco Bagnaia, Enea Bastianini, and Pedro Acosta saw an opportunity where there had previously been none. They began to realise that even a legend like Marc Márquez could be beaten, which had previously been almost unimaginable. Alex's winning momentum was not just a temporary surprise, it could be a turning point that changes the entire MotoGP landscape. For the competitors, this moment signals that absolute dominance can be shaken, making the race to the end of the season even more heated and intriguing. Will Marc's dominance continue despite suspicions that he is using a special engine? Or will Alex's victory in Catalonia mark the beginning of a new chapter in which the competition will no longer be dominated by his older brother? Share your thoughts below